Alright, I'm back at the pallet yard, and I know the scrapping channel, people that watch my channel really don't seem to be very hip to pallets and stuff like that, but this is Joey Biden's America. What does that mean, King? The price of the pallets has dropped by 100%, actually, well, 50%. They were $4 a pallet, now they're $2. That's nothing. They've got about this is just the customer side. They have probably a whole city block long of pallets that are stacked like 2 stories tall. And my piddly little bit. So these things, the odd shaped ones, I think have dropped down to 50 cents each or something like that. And these ones are just $2. King Pallet Man is getting $5 for his pallets. Well, first of all, I'm not going to drive an hour or more, 60 miles away, just to go and peddle these pallets. It's not worth the time and gas. You gotta make your channel more interesting. How is this Joe Biden? Well, it's not actually. It's the administration and the policies that have screwed us to the floorboards, because shipping and trucking, and that's what this stuff is directly connected to, is way down. It's way off. The truck stop is really slow. All trucking and shipping is really slow. Well, that pallet right there would make a great base for a train set, actually. Now it's got that clean, well, it's really cheap wood. It's like a veneered. All of them, even this one, it's a little dirty, but you could make a great train set out of this. There's a lot of hobby YouTube train set videos and stuff like that, channels of all different scales, N scale, HO scale, etc. Yep, used an old yeller, because this can accommodate pallets differently. I could stack endlessly in this, so this is better suited for this. Oh yeah, my insurance too. Because they keep pushing those electric cars. My insurance went up by 50%, and I don't have any tickets or accidents. There's this one shop, because you have to have a dedicated shop to repair Teslas, and I think I've shown it before in my videos. Tesla has a closed repair ecosystem, so it's not really a do-it-yourself repair type of car. And parts and labor for those things is phenomenally expensive. And who pays for that? Well, we pay for that. I'm paying for that. I'm subsidizing people's decision to buy an electric car, because they think they're saving money on gas, but that there ain't no free ride. So that money you think you're saving is actually very costly. I never knew they just added cameras over there. That's to watch you, King. 2 cameras. I don't think anybody's stealing these worthless pallets. Stacks of cardboard. Yeah, this is slow, and I noticed the scrap yards are all really slow. They're still paying 200, 210 a ton, but they have like half the employees. This place has never been this dead that I can recall, and just loaded up. Got trailers all over just sitting here. The guy's like, oh, we're on break. They've never done that before. So you can unload them. Ain't gonna find no scrap metal or anything of value in here. Those bogus plastic pallets. Splinters of wood. Oh, okay, there's a can in there. Wow. Yeah, consistently when I show pallets and stuff like that on my channel, the video underperforms. This tire here looks a little soft here. This exhaust system, a little janky. That's the floating special. We just use so much salt around here, it just pretty much snapped in half. Well, I'm bored, and I'm sure you guys are bored too. Yep. It's Groundhog Day. King, yeah, it's Bert from Scrap Farm. Every video is like Groundhog Day. Alright, dude. You gotta be talking about yourself. No, sometimes I'm repairing. Sometimes I'm at the flea. But it's the same stuff. Like on a round robin. Oh, good Lord. Good guy. You know, just got that Jersey attitude, you know. And you got that Larry Meyer guy. I come to your channel for a philosophy. Glad you all agree. Anyway, I'm trying to get these pallets out of here because there's some company that I have a hookup with that does light fixtures and stuff. Although I seen another scrapper yesterday with a full truckload of drop ceiling lights. So I wonder if they're like digging in my gig. I hope not. See that kind of rock right there? That one right there. That's what's at the compound, only a solid. They're like flat, but it's the same kind of stone. It's like limestone or sandstone or whatever you want to call it. It's solid rock, like under a couple inches of soil and stone and stuff like that. That's why the water takes forever for it to drain. I think the same thing goes on here because it hasn't rained in like quite a while. But there's still puddles of water. But places like this are either wet and muddy or hot, dry, and dusty. Pick your poison. Still waiting. The guy said 20 minutes, but well, I've been recording for almost 11 minutes, and that was like 10 minutes ago the guy told me this. So he's like, take them down. Well, I'm thinking, why? You know what? They got a forklift. The odd ones I threw off, but they could hook these with the forklift. No problem. I don't see why not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But there's 12 $2 ones and one $1 one, so that's $24, 25 and 50 cents each, so that's $26. I'm like, who's honking like that? But must be a school bus. I didn't even think people lived over here on this block because it looks like half abandoned. There's the African American part of Joliet, and like there's almost no cars in driveways or out on the street. But then when you go into the Latino area, there's cars in the driveway and on the side of the house and out in the street. What gives? I mean, both are considered minority groups, but there's definitely like a cultural difference there of some kind. I always thought like this area is like heavily immigrant Latino. I always figured that they were probably poorer than African American, but apparently, I don't know. I do know one thing, Latinos are extremely hardworking and very industrious. Is that a bad thing to say? It's just an observation. Very hardworking. They all, it's mostly Latinos here. I think it's Latino-owned company, and they seem to be throttling back, conserving the cash. There's probably like not even half the employees working here today. Since I've been making this video, you haven't seen one truck move. You haven't seen one customer come in here, and I'm still sitting here. That's how dead this is. You know, another thing I noticed is I'm starting to see like pallets sitting around behind like businesses and stuff. Like the competition to pick them up is dropped way off. I still see businesses with now hiring signs, but look at all those, still honking. Look at all the businesses that are like laying people off, like Google and Wayfair. A lot of those tech giants are starting to lay off like thousands of people. Anyway, it's Groundhog Day, and the groundhog did not see its shadow, so that means an early spring. Okay. Well, I think the weather is going to be above average for the next week, but February, you never know. It's kind of unpredictable. We could be sub-zero, or at least well below freezing for a good couple of weeks stretch there somewhere, from mid-February going all the way into March until St. Patty's Day, which probably means a really chilly St. Patty's Day. I've seen some St. Patty's Days where, it was like 75 degrees, and then others that were like 20 degrees. So March 17th, that's a wild card. That is a real wild card. You just don't know what you're going to get. Wow. Wake that parrot up, man. That kid should have been out there already. Imagine the frustration. You're a school bus driver and you gotta wait that long just to pick up one kid. That's gonna make the next kid, waiting and late too. Look at that. Never even took the kid. Taking off now. Slow roll. That is freaking rude of the parent to not, at least, hey, kid's not going to school today. Then you end up doing what you know. The kid grows up and ends up being the same way. Still waiting for the Pallet guys to open up the door. Come on, people. Oh, another thing, I'm Catholic, okay? And the Joliet area diocese is closing 7 churches and schools, including the one that my kids went to. Consolidating, because after the China virus, after the jibber jabbers, they never recovered. The flock never fully returned. So, because a lot of the churches and schools were closed for an extended period of time, and the church is having a hard time filling the pews. I'm just cutting to the quick because, you get the propaganda where we're consolidating to, affect a better educational and religious experience for our Catholic community. Okay. No, people haven't returned, in the same numbers that were pre-jab. I guess no different than any other business that ended up getting wiped out. Like my kids used to take ballroom dancing, and after the jibber jabber, the customer base never really returned back to the dance studio, and the owner decided to close up shop. Oh, they're opening up, so let's get the show on the road here.
Nada de andar molesto con la gente ni nada. El trabajo es otra cosa. Los problemas son una cosa y el trabajo es otra cosa.
Just use the forklift to
Yeah,
scoop
I
them
got
out.
you.
Yeah. So I
Next
figured.
time, can you just pull up to probably like up to
You want
the
you want me to
like,
do that now or?
Yeah, because if I go down here, like it slides.
Okay.
It slide.
All right, some goofy cockamamie bull hunkery. Here, sit here for a minute. You know, when somebody says next time, you might as well just do it now. Next time. Anybody tells you that ever? You're just trying to be polite. Next time, could you? Yeah, I'll just do it now. I like to be in that action. Oh, I'm running out of gig space. All right, step back. You. I got one more back here. Oh, there's those guitar cases. They got destroyed. There's 12 right there, and then one oddball one. And then this. I'm talking to my people.
These are yours too, correct?
Yeah, two oddball ones. And one oddball one on there. That's 13 regular ones.
14. So 13 and 3?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I don't have the money again.
Oh, really?
But my brother's the one that...
Okay.
That was a leaf blower.
What's that?
I thought it was a leaf blower.
Oh. Yeah, no, that is a leaf blower.
I'll let him know and he'll have it ready for you.
Oh, okay, yeah.